Would we be invited to add comments if we have them here? Okay, so that's not gonna be able that we can put.
Yeah, my friends have
Okay.
it, but I like. Yeah.
Call to order the Zionsville Redevelopment Commission regular meeting for Monday, June 27th at 6:31. We do a quick roll call for who's present from the RDC and who may be online.
All right. Sanjay Patel,
Yes.
Kent Ezra,
Yes.
Kate Swanson,
Here.
Colleen Hiddle.
Colleen, I believe, is going to be online. Is she there or can we advance her?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I was advanced, thanks.
Jacqueline Splain.
Yep.
Great.
And Michael Berg, I believe, is not here unless he's on.
He was gonna try to join online, I believe.
I believe Michael Berg was going to join online. Is Michael Berg online? Okay, he may be joining later. Recognition of attendees who request to be noted. Anyone online?
Heather James from Ice Miller's on, Sanjay.
Thank you, Heather.
Sure.
Great, thank you. Anyone in the audience like to be noted? Good. All right. Owen, if you could, provide a TIF area memorandum update.
So, thank you so much.
And really anything of any significant updates is probably appropriate.
Okay. We have, bless you. Probably the biggest ones are the FedEx petition for development plan approval for parking lot expansion. I believe that got approved June 22nd, 2022.
Okay.
Got a couple commercial remodels. RLL's racing headquarters. With their last inspection was above when they passed. Permit extension was signed because they were getting close to their 1 year. So they're continuing on. And we have some action out at Appaloosa Crossing. We have Chase Bank going in. They are currently in a primary plat and development plan phase. There's also commercial finish on the B shops for Asperia Coffee and Bake Shop. And there's also development plan amendment with regard to, again, the B shops and the commercial on the southern portion of B shops.
Okay.
And other than the items that are currently on your guys' agenda, and obviously the noted Marketplace Flats at Holiday Farms has been withdrawn from Plan Commission. Those are the big highlights. Everything else is more so updates with regards to newest inspections for projects going through.
Sure, great, thank you. Any questions for Owen in regards to the TIF memorandum? Great, thank you. Old business, we have 3 sets of meeting minutes for adoption. I think I probably need to take these individually, correct, Matt?
Yeah.
Our first set of meeting minutes are memorandum are April 25th, 2022.
I move to approve.
There's a motion,
A second.
motion is second. Owen, I believe you'll have to do a roll call since we have Colleen remote.
Yep.
Any discussion? Okay,
So Ms. Blaine,
Yes.
Ms. Hiddle,
Yes.
Ms. Swanson,
Yes.
Mr. Ezra,
yes.
Mr. Patel.
Yes, motion carries 5-0. Next minutes are the special meeting from May 6th, 2022.
I move to approve.
The motion,
I can second.
motion is second. Any discussion? Owen, if you can do a roll call, please.
Mr. Ezra,
Yes.
Ms. Swanson,
Yes.
Ms. Hiddle,
Yes.
Ms. Blaine,
Yes.
Mr. Patel.
Yes, motion carries 5-0. Thank you. And then we have the meeting memorandum from May 23rd, 2022.
I guess I will move to approve.
Okay, we have a motion.
I can second.
Motion is second. Any discussion? Owen, if you could, a roll call, please.
Ms. Hiddle,
Yes.
Ms. Swanson,
Yes.
Mr. Patel,
Yes.
Mr. Ezra,
Yes.
Ms. Blaine.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries 5-0. Thank you. Creekside Corporate Park updates. We have 3 items on the agenda. One is a term sheet from RFPTI LLC, also known as the Graham Rahal Project. And Ms. Hiddle and I are to meet with Mr. Rahal tomorrow evening to discuss our term sheet that we've provided to them and any questions he may have in regards to the term sheet. So negotiations continue.
I have one question. Is the term sheet in what that's been presented to them? Do we have access to that?
I believe it was sent to you, but I will confirm.
Okay, that's all.
Owen, if it hasn't been sent, can you send it out to membership, please? Thank you. Lots 2 and 3 is the Louth Inc. properties. Just as a reminder, these were orthodontia facility and looking to bring some medical providers in this building. Louth has received the RDC counter proposal and has indicated that they will reach back out to us the week of July 4th and schedule time to meet.
If I could, I'd like to have whatever transactions have gone on in the term sheets on those two,
Sure.
please.
And then lot 7 are EO Advisors and Plow Digital. They had provided a term sheet and RDC provided a counter proposal. And I believe we are scheduled to meet with them on July 8th at 11 a.m. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here today. And so that covers old business for Creekside. Then we have the County Road 700 East TIF for mixed-use development for Adler Apartments. The developer purchase bond. Is Matt Price remote? Or we have a substitute for Matt today? Great. If you could just state your name and who you're with.
You came for Matt, I do apologize. I'm not Matt. I'm one of Matt's colleagues, Colin Cochran from Denton's Bingham Greenbaum, and we represent the developer on the project. And if you'd like, I'd happy to kind of present the resolution unless Heather would like to.
You're here live. Go ahead.
So this is a resolution that would pledge tax increment in the 334-700 economic development area on a specific parcel surrounding the property. The increment we pledge towards an issuance of bonds by this town at a later date. The bond proceeds would support the Adler / Hy-Vee project that I think everyone's aware of. And I know some representatives from the developer either here or on the Zoom call that can answer questions relative to that. So yeah, the resolution itself is straightforward in that it pledges that TIF. I know there's more public approvals that would need to be garnered to actually issue the bonds. There have to be a public hearing and resolution adopted by the town's Economic Development Commission. as well as the town council. So it's just one of many steps to complete a bond issuance, but I know the developer is excited to see this move forward and for you as the resolution. If there are any questions on it, please let me know.
Do you all have additional information? I'm looking to back that into. Thank you. Any questions so far? And just for clarification, this bond issuance is for the Adler facility and not the Hy-Vee at this time.
Correct.
It's my understanding that part of the Adler project, some of the improvements will benefit Hy-Vee, but yes, becoming.
Correct. Thank you.
Hi, Becca Zakowski with Crow, Municipal Advisor for the town. So what's contemplated is a developer purchase bond. You're really only pledging the tax increment revenues from the parcel that the Adler project is being developed on. And those TIF revenues would be pledged to the debt service of the bond to be issued. And the proceeds of those bonds will be used for infrastructure improvements on that, in that area.
Is there an amount?
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is $5,692,000 par amount. And that would cover the project fund and cost of issuance. I don't know if the number's actually in the resolution.
I don't know.
It's not in the TIF pledge resolution. It is in the EDC documentation and also in the bond ordinance.
And I apologize. Would you give me the number one more time? I'm sorry.
Yes, it's $5,692,000 par amount.
Thank you.
Thank you. Heather, do you have anything to add at this time prior to us considering resolution 2022-03?
I would just add, as Cullen mentioned, that this is one of the steps in the process. The town council will be introducing their bond ordinance that approves the substantially final form of the underlying bond documents, including the indenture, the financing agreement, and the bond purchase agreement at their July meeting. And then in August, the Economic Development Commission will hold their public hearing and consider their resolution, and the council will then consider adoption of the bond ordinance. So we're looking to close on this deal in mid-August, and then at a later time would consider a separate financing for phase 2 for the Hy-Vee portion, where TIF from a different parcel would be pledged.
Thank you. Any questions for anyone here, for Heather, for Becca, for Colin?
So the resolution, we're getting ready to put forward this resolution. Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, and it's the resolution that's in your packet.
For some reason, I must have lost it. I just didn't, I can't find it. Maybe it's back to
All right, any questions? I'll entertain a motion. It's not on letterhead, Chet, it looks like this.
Okay. All right.
I will second.
Do I have a motion?
Oh, I thought we had a motion. Sorry.
Oh, I can look.
And I will second.
We have a motion for adoption of resolution number 2022-03 for establishing the boundaries. Nope. Trying to see where. Where's my resolution language, Heather?
How about a motion to approve the TIF pledge resolution for the Adler project?
Okay. Thank you.
Sure.
Motion to approve the TIF
Pledge
pledge
resolution for the Adler project.
resolution for the Adler project.
We have a motion.
Yeah, there you go.
I will second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Owen, if you could, a roll call, please.
Not a problem. Ms. Hiddle,
Yes.
Fonson,
Yes.
Mr. Patel,
Yes.
Ms. Spillane,
Yes.
Mr. Ezra.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0. Thank you. Under new business on our agenda, we have Creekside Corporate Park PUD amendment, and we'll be tabling that item for this month. Item B is annual notification of taxing units of anticipated 2023 excess TIF revenue distribution. A letter was sent out to all of our overlapping taxing units, and it's included in your packet. To Boone County Auditor, Boone County Council, Boone County Solid Waste Management District, Department of Local Government Finance, Hussey Makefield Memorial Public Library and Library Board, Whitestown and Whitestown Town Council, Zionsville Community Schools, and the Superintendent and Zionsville Town Council, essentially notifying them that there will not be any excess funds for 2023. This is a standard process we do. It's due by June 15th of every year.
Correct. And that letter was set out on June 9th.
Thank you. The other item we have on the agenda is claims for approval, and I don't believe we have any claims at this time. There's been some vacations within town. What department is that?
Finance records.
Finance and Records Department. So we'll see those next month. Any other business?
Well, I just have, I guess it's an ask. At some point, I would like to see if we can have an executive session with the town finance, just so we can understand more about what are all the buckets that we have,
Yeah.
so to speak.
I think that's a great idea.
So whenever that can happen, I understand there's lots going on.
Yeah, she's
so-
new and trying to.
Yeah, no, I know.
I know
just-
that was her intent.
Yeah, at some point, we just get on her agenda, that'd be great.
Any other business? Okay. Entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion that we adjourn.
Motion,
I will second.
motion and a second. Let's go ahead and do a roll call.
Ms. Spillane,
Yes.
Ms. Hiddle,
Yes.
Ms. Swanson,
Yes.
Mr. Ezra.
Yes.
Mr. Patel.
Yes. Motion carries 5-0. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you. How are you, Kate?
So theoretically, the
Yeah.
term
Little
sheets.
frazzled. It's been a while.
I'd say
for the
crazy, crazy.